High in the hills of Connecticut, nestled amidst whispering trees and shadowed valleys, lies the forgotten village of Dudleytown. It is a place lost to time, reclaimed by nature, and shrouded in chilling tales of misfortune and the supernatural. The village's story is deeply entwined with the legend of the Dudley family curse, a dark legacy said to have followed them across the ocean from England. As the story goes, the curse stemmed from Edmund Dudley, an ancestor who was executed for treason against King Henry VII in 1510. His transgression cast a long shadow over his descendants, dooming them to lives filled with misfortune, madness, and untimely deaths. Generations later, the curse seemed to follow the Dudleys to the New World, where they sought a fresh start in the untamed wilderness of Connecticut. They established Dudleytown, hoping to escape the whispers of their cursed past and build a prosperous life. But the curse, it seemed, had taken root in their very souls, poisoning their dreams and twisting their fates. In today's episode, we will dive into the mysterious legend of the cursed and abandoned village of Dudleytown. In the early 1740s, undeterred by the shadow of their ancestors, a group of Dudley descendants led by Thomas Dudley arrived in the verdant hills of northwestern Connecticut. They were drawn by the promise of fertile land and a fresh start, eager to carve out their own destinies in this new world. They named their settlement Dudleytown, a testament to their lineage and their hopes for the future. The village, nestled amidst rolling hills and dense forests, began to thrive. Hardworking families cleared the land, built homes, and established farms. Children were born, laughter filled the air, and for a brief time the darkness of the curse seemed to recede. The Dudley family, once synonymous with misfortune, appeared to have outrun their past. The villagers embraced their new lives, finding solace in the rhythm of the seasons and the bonds of their small community. Dudleytown, once just a whisper of a name, grew into a bustling village, a testament to the resilience and spirit of its inhabitants. Yet, beneath the surface of this idyllic existence, a creeping unease began to take hold, fueled by strange occurrences and whispered fears. As the decades passed, a palpable shift occurred in Dudleytown. The once vibrant community found itself increasingly plagued by misfortune, illness, and strange occurrences. Crops failed, livestock perished, and a string of unusual deaths and disappearances left the villagers shaken and afraid. Whispers of the Dudley curse resurfaced, no longer mere stories from a distant past, but a terrifying reality that seemed to be tightening its grip on their lives. Were these merely unfortunate coincidences, or was there something more sinister at play, a darkness that seeped into the very soil of Dudleytown? Tales spread of spectral figures glimpsed through the trees, unexplained noises in the night, and a pervasive sense of dread that settled over the village like a shroud. One particularly chilling account tells of a young woman driven mad by grief after losing her entire family in a series of bizarre accidents. She was said to roam the woods, her sanity shattered, her cries echoing through the trees, a haunting reminder of the darkness that had enveloped Dudleytown. These unsettling events, whether rooted in fact or fueled by fear, became deeply ingrained in the village's history, cementing its reputation as a place of profound unease. Exodus from Eden. The village empties, leaving only whispers. The relentless misfortunes and unsettling events took their toll on the once thriving community of Dudleytown. Fear and despair replaced hope and prosperity as the villagers, their spirits broken, began to question their place in this cursed land. By the mid-19th century, the exodus from Dudleytown was in full swing. Families packed their meager belongings and abandoned their homes, desperate to escape the shadow of misfortune that clung to the village. Some sought new beginnings in distant towns, while others simply vanished, their fates forever entwined with the mysteries of Dudleytown. The once bustling village fell silent, its homes left to decay, its streets reclaimed by nature. The stories of Dudleytown, however, did not fade. They were carried on the winds of rumor and whispered around campfires, ensuring that the legend of the cursed village would live on long after its last inhabitants had departed. Dudleytown today, Forbidden Forest, lingering legends. One final case of the curse befell the Clark family. Dr. William Clark, a leading expert in cancer at the time, had purchased property there in 1900. His house became a holiday home for himself and his wife. One summer in 1918 they were on holiday when Clark had to unexpectedly rush back to New York for business. Upon returning to his summer home, he found his wife in complete distress and insanity, claiming that there were strange creatures in the woods. Soon after, she tragically took her own life. Clark would eventually remarry and remain in the area until his death in 1943. He helped to found the Dark Entry Forest Association, which has helped preserve the surrounding forest and the site. Today the remains of Dudleytown lie hidden deep within a privately owned forest in Cornwall, Connecticut. Despite the restrictions, the allure of Dudleytown proves too strong for some to resist. Drawn by curiosity and the thrill of the unknown, adventurous souls still venture into the forbidden forest, seeking tangible evidence of the village's eerie past. Those who dare to trespass often return with tales of strange sensations, disembodied voices, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. Some claim to have captured eerie photographs of misty apparitions and unexplained lights within the forest, fueling speculation that the spirits of Dudleytown's former residents still linger among the ruins. The land, now owned by the Dark Entry Forest, is officially off limits to the public, adding to the air of mystery and intrigue that surrounds the lost village. Seeking answers in the silence. The allure of Dudleytown. The enduring fascination with Dudleytown speaks to our inherent curiosity about the unknown and our desire to make sense of the inexplicable. Was the village genuinely cursed, its inhabitants doomed by the sins of their ancestors? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between. A complex interplay of historical events, psychological phenomena, and the power of suggestion. Whatever the explanation, Dudleytown continues to captivate the imagination, drawing paranormal investigators, history buffs, and curious travelers alike to its secluded location. The village, though long abandoned, remains a powerful reminder that some stories refuse to be forgotten, their echoes lingering long after the physical structures have crumbled to dust. Conclusion. A legacy of mystery and intrigue. The legend of Dudleytown is a haunting tapestry woven from historical fact, folklore, and the enduring human fascination with the supernatural. It is a story of ambition and despair, of hope and heartbreak, of a community forever marked by the shadow of a curse. It stands as a stark reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit is capable of great resilience, and that some places retain an energy, a memory, that transcends time and continues to whisper its secrets to those who dare to listen, ensuring that this lost village in the Connecticut hills will not be forgotten anytime soon. This concludes today's episode of the Paranormal Report. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to our channel. It is due to your continued viewership and support that we are able to bring you interesting and informative videos like this. The team here at the Paranormal Report really appreciates your support.